Hey guys, I've got a case that I'm going to get powder coated pink for my daughter's birthday. This is a Q Micro, they used to call them, but now I guess it's a QV2E or whatever. It's still a Q Micro. It's got a few changes to it. There's a rubber C channel now that seals it up, which keeps it from vibrating, which is probably a good thing. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world to look at. You can put in 3 optical drives. However, you will notice that there is a 16th-inch gap on either side of the optical drives. This is a removable bezel that also holds some parts together inside. It's a structural piece. It's not something that you want to throw away if you don't like. And it's okay, I guess. It all depends on what you want to make out of it. It's a modders type case. You know, you could take this mesh out. It's welded in, but there's nothing stopping you from cutting it out. You could put window in there, so you can look inside your case, or you could put different kind of mesh, or you could just two-tone it. I don't have time and energy to put into it. My deadline is Monday, so that's like 3-4 days away. So I'm going to just let them powder coat it. It's probably going to fill up most of those tiny perforations, but that's life. Comes with mesh that goes on the inside. I left the mesh out so I could show you kind of some fitment issues, if you want to call them that. If you want to run hard drives, they've got these nifty hard drives. You can put 4 hard drives in it. They're staggered. Allows you to put a big fat graphics card up underneath it. However, you will not be able to run a fan or a radiator if you have hard drive packed in there. Also, if you wanted to try and put 2 cards, you couldn't have a fan because your card would be right up against the wall. This is the side that, according to the guys that make this case, PCDLabs, this is the side that if you wanted to water cool it, this is where you put your radiator. I think it's pretty cool that you can fit a true inside of this thing. I'm going to show you how it opens up. It's got little rubber feet that unscrew, and you don't have to unscrew them all the way, you just loosen them up a bit. And you take off 4 thumb screws. There's 2 in the front on each corner. Turn it around so you can see these. These aren't bad. These are little plastic capped thumb screws. They're a common threading. You can get these from McMaster. You could get metal ones, or you could find somebody to turn you some that look like bullets. That's what you want. Apparently Bill Owen is developing some windows or something for this, some laser cut windows and stuff. It'd be kind of neat to have some of his work on my daughter's computer. Alright, so here you've got the chassis of the thing, which is pretty neat. Now you've got the total access to your whole PC. And it's pretty cool because most of it is toolless. So if you wanted to take out your hard drive pack, there it is. And it's a very cool design. It's staggered. So if you had a great big fat graphics card that came back further, that would accommodate it. It would run right underneath it. Like I said, you can't run these with the fans or if you want a radiator. It's got a removable power supply support, which is this. I might as well show you that before I take it out. The power supply goes right in there, and there's a hole cut out for it, so you can turn it around, and it's got a nifty back plane that allows it to be mounted either way. I give them a lot of credit for that. There's a lot of PC manufacturers out there that make it so you can only put it one way. That's very annoying. Nobody wants to do that. Sometimes you gotta flip it around. So, take off some thumb screws, thumb nuts actually. And these are nice. These are nice chromed thumb nuts. These you get some grip on. Nice size, they're not too teensy-weensy. And you can take off this bezel This is the only part of the case that's steel. It's got these little screws welded onto it, so it's an integral part of the case. You can't not use it. And there is one thumb screw on the back. It's this tiny one. And that could be replaced without, you know, any kind of thumb screws that are sold these days. And this is a very nice stamping. Not to bash on the case, but I wish that the whole level of the case was at the same level as these parts. You know, these are awesome. These things are precision made. There's no damage on them. The finish would be ready for a painter or for a powder coater to take on right away. And if there's anything to them, it's a beautiful thing. There's a really neat PCI slot device in the back here that clamps the brackets. I love it. Take off 2 thumb screws, and this little folded, formed, precision little piece of metal traps your card in place. And that's all there is to taking that, which is neat. And there's these little dimples that secure each one of the hooks in your card. And just go ahead and take the, oh, we got 4 more screws to go, why not, huh? Just take this out, you can see what the whole deal is. It's a very thick aluminum, and I think that if you lined the interior of this top with some neoprene or something, you could have a pretty quiet case out of it, depending on how many fans you use this stuff. It's a little Zotac micro ATX. It's actually smaller than most micro ATX. This is for, if you're going to go up to full micro ATX, you would be going to these last ones, which leaves you a good chunk of room there. If you were inventive, you could put a hard drive or some SSDs or something in that space, or you could put your pump there. You know, you could put your stash there. There's a lot of things you could put there. This is what you got. This is I've already sandblasted this and stuff because it had schmutz all over from the welding. But there you get these blobby welds that hold this mesh in place, which you could cut free easily enough. And the only problem is that it distorted the edge of these areas here, because it's fairly thin metal. It's wavy. You can feel it's wavy and distorted, and the guys that fabricated it probably need to turn the heat down on their welders and put away the air grinders, because there's really no need for air grinding on something if it's right in the first place. So anyways, guys, I wanted to stop the vid now while you can see it's all apart. It's a pretty neat little case. You'll see more of it when it's pink. Thanks a lot for watching.